Welcome to Photoshop Killer Tips, brought to you by the National Association of Photoshop Professionals. Here's your host, Matt Kloskowski.
Okay, so what happens if you're working on a photo and it's on a background layer and you realize later that you want to move that background layer around? Maybe you want to add another photo to it and kind of collage them together, so you need to be able to move that original background layer that you have here. Well, let's try it. We've got the Move tool, and what we'll do is just click and drag, and as soon as I do that, I get that nasty little dialog that tells me that I couldn't do it because the layer's locked. So why does this happen? Well, by default, your photos will open onto a background layer, and that background layer is always locked. You can see the little lock icon here. So there's a couple of ways around it. The long way around it is to go to the Layer menu, go to New, and choose Layer from Background. So what that does is it's going to give you a little dialog box here. You can name the layer anything you want, and just click OK, and now it changes it to an actual layer, and it's not locked anymore. So it's no longer a background layer. I'm going to undo here. The quick way around that is just take your Layers palette here, hold down your Alt on the PC, your Option key on a Mac, and just double click. And that changes it automatically to Layer 0. You don't get a choice to name it, but for me, I don't really care. I just don't want it to be a background layer anymore. So honestly, that's one of the very first things I do whenever I open up a photo is I just Alt double click on the background layer and it becomes a regular layer for me, so then I don't have to worry about doing it later, and I don't have to worry about the layer actually being locked either.